To-do lists don't work. No matter how hard you try to make them work, to-do lists are one of the most ineffective ways of actually driving results in your workplace. By the end of this video, you're going to have a clear understanding of what are the 5 key reasons that make to-do lists a waste of time, and more importantly, what's the best system available to help you execute on a whole new level at record speed. Welcome back. Hello everyone, Leon Castillo here, CEO and founder of Selfmastered, which is a company that specializes in peak cognitive performance for entrepreneurs and business leaders. If you're new here, consider subscribing because we release a few videos every single week to help you accelerate your personal performance and drive your career and your business to the next level. So today I want to discuss something that to me is absolutely crucial because if we really want to have an edge in a marketplace, we need to be able to drive asymmetric results, right? Way more outputs per unit of input, have greater results per time invested on a task. And the most pervasive myth about productivity is that the best way to self-manage within the day-to-day operations of your business or your careers is through a to-do list. And this is because it is simple enough so that most people can actually understand how it works, but it's just not enough to drive results. And this is because of 5 key reasons. Reason number 1 is that to-do lists are just a repository of tasks that bring us overwhelm, right? The problem with the human brain is that it gets very easily overwhelmed after a number of tasks have piled up. So if you have 33 tasks on your to-do list, chances are that you will become overwhelmed. This is what is called scientifically as the paradox of choice. The more options you have available, the less you're able to choose because the associated opportunity cost goes up. So if you don't have a way of actually prioritizing what's actually important and end up with a 33 item to-do list, then it's very easy that you will end up doing the lowest available hanging fruit and just do whatever, right? And not choose the best option available at all times. Reason number 2 why to-do lists are ineffective is because they lack context. By jotting a task with just a few lines on a paper, you're missing out on a lot of relevant data that actually makes that task important in your business or career. You need to understand how much effort is going to be involved, who else is involved in that task, if anybody else is involved. Why is this task important? How does this task fit in within the system of yourself or your business? Without that necessary context, that is very easy to just end up once again doing things that don't matter in your everyday operations, right? So choose lack of context. 3, there's heterogeneous priority, right? Some tasks are urgent, some tasks are actually important, some tasks are meaningless and shouldn't be done at all. But how can you know which is the task you should be focusing on if you don't have a clear framework for judging that priority, right? As Dwight Eisenhower said, what's urgent is seldom important. What's important is seldom urgent. And because of how hectic our lives are, we end up only working on putting out fires, on the urgent stuff, instead of focusing on the important stuff. You need to have a system that actually prioritizes all the tasks based on the projects and the long-term initiatives so that it becomes natural to you to focus on the important and not that much on the urgent. There's also reason number 4, heterogeneous level of complexity. Not all tasks are equal. Some tasks are too many tasks. All the tasks just take 2 hours. And if you only jot down your task with just a few lines on a paper, you miss out on all the information related to the complexity of the task. And as we have discussed previously, the complexity of the task is a crucial piece of data because it helps you get into flow if that difficulty is just slightly above your personal threshold. So remember that peak performers, what they do is that they understand exactly how much time a task would involve and what's the correlated level of skills they have with that task, and that they adjust accordingly. So if you don't know the complexity of the task, then how do you expect to actually be able to operate at your best? You can't, right? A to-do list will never provide the necessary information on the complexity of the task. And finally, reason number 5 is heterogeneous impact or leverage. Not all tasks have the same impact on your business. Not all tasks are part of the critical path for you to grow your business or accelerate your career. Some tasks carry more leverage, are more important, and you need to jot down that information. You need to actually have a framework that provides a clear understanding of what's the inherent leverage of each task. So, as a recap, to-do lists don't work because one, they encourage the paradox of choice, and they make you feel easily overwhelmed. Reason number 2 is that they lack context, and context is crucial to understand why we do what we do. 3, there's heterogeneous complexity that needs to be acknowledged, and the to-do list doesn't help you do that. Reason number 4, there's heterogeneous priority. Not all tasks are equally important or urgent, and a to-do list will not provide that information. And finally, there's heterogeneous leverage. Not all tasks have the same degree of leverage. So if you use a normal to-do list, it is safe to assume that you are leaving a lot of potential on the table because you are not prioritizing well, not budgeting your effort, time, and attention well, not understanding what's the actual context of the task, and you're probably easily overwhelmed. And now you may be thinking, so what should I be using if I don't use a to-do list? Well, the answer is simple. You need to use a dashboard. See, you shouldn't be working on anything that is not important for your career or your business. Everything you do needs to be of high importance, high priority, and the highest leverage available. But how can you do that? Well, by understanding the system of your business or the system of your career and actually prioritizing based on your long-term goals. Once you understand exactly what's the direction you're headed towards and have a dashboard to jot down all the tasks that come your way, it is very easy to separate, systematize, and assign those tasks to different moments of the week and different moments of the month, so that at every single moment you know exactly what you're working on and why is that important. A dashboard is the ultimate productivity tool because it naturally nudges you into peak performance by removing all the guesswork, impeding the paradox of choice, impeding overwhelm, providing context, and providing information about the leverage, the priority, and the complexity of each task. Remember that peak performance is not only about performing at your best. Peak performance is about knowing exactly how to better extract the best results from the available energy you have at all times. And you can only do that if you have a clear understanding of what's the complexity of the task and how skilled you are. In order to know this, you need to know exactly what is your skill level, the complexity of the task, the priority, and the importance. And only a dashboard will provide this information. So I hope this was useful. Please let me know in the comments if you learned anything that you didn't know, whether you use to-do lists or you don't, or if hopefully you are using a dashboard to manage your day-to-day operations. In any case, if you want to use our dashboard, Selfmastered dashboard, which comes with a Selfmastered Evolution program, please let me know. Book your free one-on-one consult call with me and see if we can help you. The Selfmastered Evolution program is a 100% results rate oriented program in which we take businessmen or professionals, we accelerate the personal performance so they have a dramatic impact on their professional careers. If this sounds like it can help you, hit me up and I'll be happy to discuss the details. And of course, like, subscribe, and do everything you guys know you need to do so that we are able to grow this channel and help more people. Thank you very much. Boom.